Nord Stream 2 pipeline is finally coming into action. That's all because of a secret deal between Trump and Putin. Let's see this explosive report by Financial Times. US investors are backing a plan to activate Russia's Nord Stream 2 natural gas pipeline. The pipeline, which was built to transport gas from Russia to Germany but never became operational, is now being considered as potential leverage in the ongoing Ukraine peace talks, the FT has reported. So the deal is simple: allow Russia to sell gas through Nord Stream 2, allow Germany and Europeans to buy cheap gas, and end the war as soon as possible. The deal is being led by Matthias Warnig, the former executive director of the Swiss based Nord Stream 2 operator, with support from unnamed US investors, the FT said. The outlet described the move as once unthinkable, highlighting how it reflects the significant shift in US Russia ties under President Trump. During his first term, Trump strongly opposed Nord Stream 2, imposing sanctions on the project and even boasting in media that he had killed it. However, in his second tenure, Trump has initiated a notable shift in American policy, seeking closer political and economic ties with Moscow and signaling that Washington could eventually lift sanctions. Warnick's plan involves US businessmen engaging in back channel diplomacy with the White House to help broker peace in Ukraine, with some members of Trump's team viewing Nord Stream 2 as a useful bargaining tool. As per reports, a US led consortium of investors has already outlined a post sanctions agreement with Gazprom, the Russian energy giant that owns Nord Stream 2. A senior US official described the proposal as a way for US investors to make money for nothing. Nord Stream 2 had been fully built around 4 years back as a planned extension of the already operational Nord Stream 1, but was never commissioned due to European concerns over dependency on Russian energy. But soon after the war began between Russia and Ukraine 3 years back, both pipelines were severely damaged by underwater explosions, leading to major gas leaks. One section of Nord Stream 2 remains intact and filled with gas, but Germany has refused to use it due to sanctions and political considerations. Russia has maintained that it remains a reliable energy supplier, with Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov stating in January that Moscow is willing to resume gas deliveries to the EU if there are buyers. However, following the escalation of the Ukraine war, Brussels moved to eliminate its energy dependence on Russia and shifted to buying more expensive LNG from the US. Despite this effort, EU nations continue to buy both piped gas and LNG from Russia. The FT previously reported in January that EU officials were considering the possibility of resuming Russian pipeline gas imports as part of a broader Ukraine peace agreement. Supporters of the idea argue that it could help lower energy prices in Europe and revive the region's struggling industrial sector. Friedrich Merz, the presumed future German chancellor, has also not ruled out the possibility in the future. You see, Trump's ultimate objective is to reduce Russia's dependence on China and ostracize Beijing on global stage. For that, US needs to provide Russia with other markets. Now, Russia's dependence on Europe for its revenues will also ensure Moscow's commitment to peace and political ties with NATO. This is a win-win for all, and that's why even US investors are pushing for the deal now.